So to properly understand what makes gravity, we need a quick lesson on what the universe is, how energy is increased, and how particles are made. So the universe is made from just two objects, lines of mass millions of light years in length, but with a diameter smaller than an electron, and a particle I call the quantiparticle, and it's also much smaller than an electron. So the lines form a three-dimensional field, but the lines are not in contact with each other. So the quantiparticle can move freely around and in between the lines. Now, the energy in the universe comes from the kinetic energy of the quantiparticle bouncing between the lines. So the closer the lines are to each other, the greater the energy is, and the further away they are, the weaker the energy is. Now, particles like electrons and protons are made when the field lines are pushed together towards a central point. The quantiparticles in that area are pushed together into a central mass, and the lines are pushed onto that mass. So the lines are now distorted inwards towards a central point. So when we have lots and lots of electrons and protons, enough to make something the size of Earth, then what these particles are doing is pulling the field lines in towards the center of the planet. Now as you stand on Earth, your body is distorting the field lines by pushing them up. This means that you are pushing the lines closer together, and that is creating more energy between the lines, and it's this energy or force that is pushing you to the ground. So this is the force of gravity. Now let's say you are holding onto a bar above your head, so your legs are dangling off the ground. You feel like you're being pulled and stretched, and this is because the field lines below you are stretched, pointing to the center of mass, and the distance between the lines is greater than the distance between the lines above you. So there is more energy above you and less energy below you. So at the same time, you are being pushed and pulled to the ground. So gravity is a physical force, and gravity exists because the field lines are pulled onto a mass. So it's not mass alone that creates gravity.